In Eric episode 4, Lenny tells Vincent that Jerry fired him, although they still want Eric. After an argument, Vincent storms out. Cassie goes to see Cecile, needing someone to talk to. She tells her not to come to her for comfort, so the women share their anger instead. Cecile says it's what she does with her anger that matters. Watching more tapes, Michael notices a sanitation worker, Misha, picking up Edgar's bloody t-shirt from behind the dumpster and stuffing it in his pocket, right before he dropped off something in a plastic bag. Michael later asks Misha what he was doing on the tape. Misha doesn't answer forthrightly, and it looks like he's scared of his supervisor. When Michael asks what Misha dropped off by the dumpster, his supervisor insists it was clean clothes for other workers to pick up. Someone bursts in on Yusuf and Eric while looking for Raya, who offers him money. When he leaves, Yusuf asks Edgar if he followed him through the grill. He did, and now Yusuf says he's walked into hell. He insists the kids stay put, as it's dangerous to leave his room. Later, Vincent meets with Jerry at a restaurant and loudly rebukes him for his decision to fire him. His dad, at the same restaurant, forces him out and talks to him about getting into rehab, but Vincent doesn't want to hear anything he has to say. He then confronts Cassie about calling the police on him, but she doesn't care. She's realised her anger towards him and wants him to move out. He then learns about Sebastian, who has met Edgar a couple of times, and he theorises that he's the one who kidnapped him. Cassie then tells him she's pregnant with Sebastian's child. With that, Vincent leaves and proceeds to sink deeper into alcoholism. TJ stops Raya in the street, asking her for money. It seems she's in debt with several people. She says she knows he likes them young, but she's got something that will interest him. Tina tells Michael she's arranged a meeting between him and Dana. She also implies that she knows he's gay, but will keep it secret. Then, she gives him the Sierra files, which have Lenny on file for promoting prostitution of a minor, but the charges were dismissed. In a meeting with Tabari and Robert Anderson, Costello says City Hall will be donating to the Good Day Sunshine charity to boost their image. Tabari then gets a call from Alexander in sanitation that shipments of drugs have come in, but cops have been asking questions. Tabari tells him to shut it down. Later, Alexander and other sanitation workers ask Misha along for a beer. They beat him up outside the bar in an effort to silence him. George, meanwhile, has a chat with Vincent, telling him he used to see him race with Edgar often and never saw him let his son win. When Vincent goes to see Edgar's drawings in the boiler room, he notices that the drawings make a map of their area, and he starts recreating it in its notebook. Michael speaks to Lenny about the Sierra nightclub, and his questioning makes him distraught. He asks if he recognises Marlon, begging for just one name in connection, so Lenny tells him Ricardo is down by the basketball courts most mornings. He then meets with Dana Noakes, who thinks Noakes was relieved that Kennedy was dead. After Kennedy's death, his new car had a dent in the bumper and scuffed paint. Leaving Dana, Michael finds Vincent following its map, and he shares his findings with the detective, who thinks he's crazy. Eventually, Vincent's search leads him to the subway. He sees someone disappear but isn't sure where they went from there. At work, Michael notices his tapes are gone. Luckily, Tina saved them. Cripps had asked for them, and Tina covered for him, saying they already went to the archives. Michael will now need to keep them at home. Now, Michael notices a note left for him, calling him the F-slur. He then gets a call which leads him to the hospital. He asks for William, but it turns out he's dead. Back in the tunnels, Yusuf asks Edgar why he came down here. Edgar replies that he liked Yusuf's graffiti tag, so he followed him down. Meanwhile, Raya once again promises to get TJ the kid, then climbs down under a grate in front of the Lux. And that is where episode 4 of Eric comes to an end. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.